My name is James Reimer, and I'd like to tell you the story of who I am and how I got here. When I was a child, it was just a given that I would be an artist when I grew up. Creativity was obviously my driving force. No matter what the medium, if it was a tool of creation, I was drawn to it. In the 5th grade, I was first exposed to a computer, and it was no exception. Though it was a machine and not a pencil or a brush, I was still in control, and I could still create the outcome. Being a family of modest means, however, meant that I did not have access to my own computer. As a young adult, I discovered a device called Web TV. It was a fairly inexpensive device which allowed you to access the internet on your TV. This would be my entrance into the information superhighway. It didn't have any storage space, and you couldn't install any applications on it, so really there was only one thing it was good for: building a website. During the day, I would work in an injection molding plastics factory. In the evenings, I would push into the midnight hour, learning how to code on HTML tutorial sites. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was able to buy my own computer with the help of a rent-to-own business. I got my foot in the door at a local web development company, and over the next 17 years, I honed my craft, learning everything I could about web development. The problem was, with every skill I added to my tool belt, web development became less about art and more about technology. Soon I found that the only artistic outlet I even had in this trade was setting the colors of my syntax editor. I was spending nearly every waking hour of 7 days a week, 365 days a year, trying to keep up, and I was burned out. I needed to find that kid again, the one with the passion for life. I needed to rediscover my creativity and imagination. It was then, in a moment of desperation, I did one of the scariest things in my life. I quit my job and I enrolled full-time at Full Sail University. Over the next 29 months, I learned about art history and its role in our culture. I learned the concepts and techniques of how to plan and create an effective presentation. I developed an extensive skill set in digital cinematography, including everything from writing a script and directing to the art of creative design and production. But most importantly, I learned how to play, how to tell a story, how to believe, how to imagine. Which brings me to where I am today. Here at Bad Robot, you're no strangers to imagination. And you have assembled what I believe to be one of the greatest storytelling teams of our time. I believe that this could be my home. I imagine how things could be if we joined forces in a common vision. My name is James Reimer, and my story has just begun. Will you be a part of the next chapter?